What is good, boys? Welcome back to our live trading recap. Today is October 21st. It is currently 3 in the morning, and we are on GBP USD and Euro USD looking to place a trade during London session. So today, my bias is bearish going into market open, and right now we are waiting for price to sweep these highs and yeah, push into the gap. So we already got that. Um, Yeah, and likely from that, we should get if price can sweep. Price already actually swept these highs, so take that off. We got into the gap now, so that's good. That's the main thing we wanted. So now we want to ideally short on GBP USD down to the gap. Euro likely, since we're leading and haven't pushed into this yet. If we get confirmation before Euro pushes into this, then Euro will likely sweep these lows and GBP will likely sweep this gap, and maybe, if we're lucky, GBP would also sweep this low right here. So yeah, we're bearish because if you look at the trend, we're bearish on the 1 hour, and we're bearish on the hourly, on Euro USD, bearish on the 4 hour, and bearish on the 1 hour. So pretty bearish. So this is kind of a bear situation setup, but still in this type of situation, you do need to wait for some sort of manipulation to get hit, and then off that you wait for a reversal. So now following this, we want to look. This looks like we might be like a red move though, so that's kind of annoying. Following this, we want to wait for a 1 minute break of structure. On the 1 minute time frame, we want a 1 minute break of structure. Um, we want a 1 minute retracement and a 1 minute candle closure, and then we short off that. Definitely, though, as of right now, we do want shorts here. So, also, my thought process here is so basically, these are all hourly gaps here. These are really strong confluences to send price lower. The only thing is, I'm like stuck between targeting this 15-minute gap or these hourly lows down here and down here and down here because price could reverse off this 15-minute gap, but it like doesn't have to. And usually you're not supposed to use 15-minute and 30-minute gaps as take profit points. But I've never been in this type of situation before. And like if I can target the 15-minute gap for a one-to-one trade, I'm going to target it because likely it's probably going to be a pretty good point to get a trade in off of. But I really hope we don't form this 15-minute gap here on Euro or this 30-minute gap here. Jeez, we just have a massive imbalance here on Euro. Okay, so likely we're going to have to target the 15-minute gap. So any 1 hour gaps to watch out for here. Ooh, yeah, that kind of changes things. We got, we have this 1 hour gap too. On GBP, we could maybe move off that. Yeah, no, we probably would on GBP. This is a massive imbalance. Okay, so probably take profits here and here. And there's this massive imbalance that is yet to be inversed. So, yeah, off this. This is basically where the 15-minute gap is. So, now having that there, we probably want to target the 15-minute gap because this like entire zone here where the 1 hour gap is and the 15-minute gap is just a massive zone where price would likely hit. What if it hits, it would likely reverse off of. So it looks like we're literally about to get our entry confirmation. But this is a situation I've actually seen before now where it looks like we might get an entry, but following this we might get an entry break of structure retracement and then push lower, but we might also end up getting our entry confirmation, having that get stopped out, And then what happens following that is price goes and hits this 1 hour gap. And then off that it decides to actually get the reversal move we want. So, today, because of that, until we sweep this 1 hour fair value gap or tap into this 1 hour fair value gap, I'm going to be pretty overly patient here. And Euro doesn't really have to sweep this. I don't care what Euro does really, as long as Euro doesn't hit any take profit points before I can get a trade off of. I don't really care what Euro does. It can sweep these highs, this high right here, pushing the gap or not. I don't really care. GBP, I really wanted to push into this gap though, so that would be really good for us. Just fill all these imbalances here. Not sweep these highs. That would, honestly, if we sweep these highs, I'm probably not going to trade. Likely, though, that probably won't happen. Still could, though. But, yeah, ideally, GBP pushing into this fair value gap right here. And then off that, we look for a short. And now we wait. We sit here for an infinite amount of years. Okay, yo, chill, bro. Do not hit my take profit early. Okay. This isn't a situation I counted for. If we get down here before getting short confirmation now, I'm not as keen for taking longs. And I'm not as keen for taking shorts because this is literally take profit point. Ooh, okay. So now we hit the 15-minute gap on Euro. So this is not ideal. We might not have actually tapped. I think we barely tapped into it actually. Oh wait, yeah, I think we might have just barely tapped it. Still, I feel like price could still go lower. Like, I really do feel like price still could go lower. And I'm still probably going to take the trade on GBP because, yeah, Euro was the leading index. I anticipated Euro. Like, Euro's first take profit, since we're leading, I would anticipate us getting down to these lows. GBP, though, since we're lagging, I only want to see us get to this gap. So, yeah, now this is obviously a break of structure. Now I don't need to see this happen. I literally might just short if we close bearish here to try to get a little trade in. Because then if like this hits without retracing, I don't know what to take at this point. Because this is like the one situation I didn't want to happen is us hitting this and then hitting this without an entry. Because like honestly, I could enter right now off this. This is like obvious we're gonna sweep these lows now. I just have literally, I just cannot place my stops anywhere. But what we could do is invalidate this massive imbalance right here. And if we do that and then get kind of a late entry, we could maybe take that. We also could literally get like equilibrium here or something. Oh my gosh, yeah, like I just need a good entry to take here. Because I could definitely take this because I know like 100% for a fact this is going to hit. Like this is going to hit take profit. Like there's like no doubt in my mind this will knock it up and hit my take profit. However, I really want an entry before that. Because this is kind of a reversal down and a reversal zone. It's kind of a take profit point. Just don't hit it. Just give me a couple more seconds. Give me like 2 more minutes. Give me one more up candle before you hit this, bro. Because like there's still potential here. We could still get a short entry if we just rip higher, push into the gap, close bearish, and then bang, we take a short off that. Come on, hit the gap, bang. Okay. Now we want a bearish closure. We can probably have price push a little deeper into the gap. I don't want us to close bearish off this one candle though. I want price to get up to here, then close bearish, because then we can put our stops right up here. Oof. So if we do close bearish, that really sucks, but I will enter off that, and I will probably just have to close like half my position. Okay, that's good. Close like right up here. Close right up here. Don't about it, the gap. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. That's what we want to see. Price pushes this stuff lower. This is good. Okay. So now if we can get just like a really like okay, we can still short. We can still short. This is chill. 5 minute equilibriums. Right up here. This is still chill. We can still take a short. Yeah, we can definitely still take a short. And literally, I need to actually calibrate this a little more. Well, once we push into here, I'm just gonna close half my position and then try to close anywhere else to make a little more. So yeah, bros. Re-entering with 200. Close. Most of my I'm gonna move stops to break even off this probably. Okay, well I mean I gotta take it. This is not where it should be. I'm in a stupid limit order right now, so this sucks. I'm in way too much now too. So, yeah, this is kind of a wonky trade. We're hoping price can fill this whole gap. If I can get up like $100 at any point, I'm instantly closing like 200K. Okay, boom, just close off like 200K off that position. That was 200. No, 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 just close off 200K. Close off 200K, close off 200K. Wait, get back up. Oh gosh, no, 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 that's the wrong button. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's the wrong button. Yo. Oh no, we invalidated the whole thing. Dude, we're invalidating this entire imbalance here. Hold on. No, this is actually so chill now. I accidentally over risked, bro. I hit sell instead of buy when I wanted to close off 100 down here. Okay, okay. Now I'll try to see if we can get back down to 100. Well, I need a self 200K. Wait, no, 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 buy, buy. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, okay. What happened there? What did I just do? Okay, we made $30. I'm still in way too much right now. I'm way over risked. But if we fill this whole imbalance, I'm going to close majority of my position because of how low we are on euro. I think euro can honestly, literally get down, sweep out these lows here. On this situation on euro, if I was looking to short on euro, we probably would go for this. Yes, something like this I think would be good for euro. And as you can see, we'll be working out pretty well. Ooh, yo, you're doing not at my profits yet. We're in 488. Since that's like barely 200, we're gonna close off like 470. So remember, price gets below there, hit the buy button, not the sell button, buddy. Hit the buy button, not the sell button, so you're not in with too much money. I'm risking way too much money right now. I'm risking 300 bucks. How much would we be up if we're down there? Honestly, if I just rip through here, bro. Like, come on. I know I know you're gonna hit that take profit. I just want to see GBP just rip through here. Honestly, right now I should have stops to break even. I'm just giving it like a chance to wiggle. I'm not gonna move off that, right? What's even down here? There's nothing down here. We should not move off that. Short the freak out of this candle, sellers. Short the freak out of this candle. This might be the up candle we need to complete this 15-minute imbalance. I'm gonna have to close early on this anyways. Okay, that's where my stop loss should be though. This is such a weird day. This is just such an awful weird day. Like, I honestly could have just skipped today. Because, like, I should have been entering there, but now I'm entering here. Like, why is my entry so low? And why did I enter with a limit order, dude? Okay, I'll make it. It was not there. It was, like, here. And then I'm shooting for this right now. This is about 1-to-1. I'm also in with way too much. I need to close. If we can ever even get down to here, I need to close off a lot of my position. I just want price to fill this whole gap, bro. I think we will go lower, though, so we might be okay. Oh, I really want to see price move lower now. Because now... Okay, look, you would probably get this. I don't know by how much, but... I don't know about now price moving that low. Still, that probably will move low. So, yeah. Just get down to here and literally sell off. No, buy. Almost said sell off. Used to longs. I'm just waiting for price to just dump to the downside because it's probably going to. Like, honestly, yeah, we could have entered up here off that. There's just no wiggle room for this trade at all right now. Likely we might end up breaking even today. Like, if we break structure, like, I'm done, bro. I'm leaving this trade. I'm leaving with my 30 bucks of profit. And I'm buying back all my position. I'm literally just going to close all this if we break structure on the 1 minute. We already broke structure on the 1 minute on euro, bro. Like, if we get back to break even on euro, like, I'm done, dude. Is that stupid, though? Like, is that emotional if we break structure to the upside on the 1 minute and then... Is that emotional to do that? To do that? I mean, not really, because I got a really bad failure. Okay, if price gets above this point, because this is my break-even point. If price gets above this point, and we break structure to the upside on the 1 minute, yeah, like all this, I should probably close, but I just want to see. I want to see what happens here. Uh, Probably looking back on this at myself and being like, wow, you're being so emotional right now. You should never close a trade till it's finished. This is not like a real trade to do that for, bro. My stops are so tight. If it versus pops up a little higher, I lose so much. Whoa, I can't even see the candle right now. Oof. Yo, just calm back down just a little bit, bro. Alright, we're gonna close out for that, bro. Basically, we got instantly a take profit. I wanted to get a take profit at down here. And then we got stopped at a break even for a small loss of like 21 bucks. At 35, I closed for 21. Frick that. So what is this like 10, 25, $10? I'm break even on the day, bro. Yes, so it looks like we got stopped out for break even. That's basically what we were looking for off that. Now it looks like the 15 minutes gonna fill its confirmation, or we could be getting a 5-minute retracement to move lower. I just cannot get a good entry in on GBP. Ideally, if we were looking to trade, we probably would have traded off of this and targeted 1-to-1, because this is literally, you don't need a retracement if price breaks this strong to the downside. Like, you just don't need a retracement. I probably could have targeted 1-to-1 off this, and then we would have got stopped at break even. That probably would have been okay. Or maybe close half and then just like shoot for the friggin' moon off that. I don't know, but like really could have played today better if I entered, like, kind of broke my rules a little bit. If we broke really, since we did break really hard, if I entered off this, probably could have got a little bit of a better entry today instead of having to be entered like literally as price is hitting take profit. So yeah, like these are things you gotta account for. These 15-minute gaps right here, unless price off this just rips lower, which it could do. If price wants to do that, it could do that. But as you guys can see, I might have been stopped out, but yeah, I'd be down like 100 freaking buckaroonies right now. Price does it, my first take profit. It's like, okay, well, what do you, I need to get a better entry. Like, this entry just sucks for me to stay in with, because realistically, this is a take profit point. I mean, not really, but like, realistically, this is a point price could reverse off of, because we're kind of still in that situation where we're looking for a move for price to actually reverse off of. And yeah, literally what ends up happening off that is that since price wants to reverse off these moves, um literally this is a point where you probably want to move stops to break even. So yeah, looks like I would have got stopped at if I sat through that. So yeah, down like $10. Not really gonna log that because I'm just gonna, honestly, if we break even, do I still do the trade recap? I mean, probably. So I've been up like a lot of money, like a lot of money every single day that I've been trading. I just not really been getting that good of entries. So like this is kind of a new situation. Normally it's like when I get that, it's like I just kind of wait. But this has happened in a situation before. So realistically, if you do get this strong of a move to the downside, you can just go ahead and just target some. I mean, you could have just had it to the point where you're like, okay, if we hit this zone here, we'll just see how low price can go and see if we can get to 1-to-1 or get down here. Like, yeah, literally, if you were entered off this bearish candle here because of how strong of a break we got, and then yes, you would have got stopped out. So yeah, good anticipation there, closing our break even. Because like even if we move off this, it's like the trade I was in would have already gone stopped out. So it's like That's why I kind of closed. It was like if I had good stops, if I had these stops, oh heck no, I'm not closing. Like if my target was here and we got edge, okay, look, he got edge, might have, but like so heck no, I'm not closing. Not gonna try it again, but now it's like maybe we'll get longs, but likely price is gonna fill this massive imbalance, break these lows, and then push lower. I just couldn't really be in to see that. Literally, we're getting like a 5 minute break of structure now, and with this massive imbalance price range here, we could maybe see price react off this, but we are done trading for the day, so that's probably gonna do it for my trading recap for today, guys. Um, I lost about $10 basically off a break even hit. Yeah, definitely. That was the move to close that there. Lost about $10 getting stopped at a break even. Yeah, that'll do it for today's recap, boys. And yeah, could have answered maybe off this bearish candle here. That would have given us a lot better of an entry. We never really were at 1-to-1 here, so there's not much we could do. Really wanted price to get all the way down here. Just did not end up happening though, so that's a little annoying. But yeah, anyways, that'll do it for today's recap, bros. And I will see you guys tomorrow for October 22nd's recap. And yeah, I will see you guys then.